Now my volume is gone.
Well, good evening and welcome to Wapaka High School and high school sectional boys basketball action. Tonight in Division II, it's Mosinee and New London. I'm Tom King, joined tonight by Mike Wendland here on Gillespie Sports. An interesting matchup, Mike. Normally we get a 1 and a 2 in these sectional openers, but tonight it's going to be a 3 and a 4 as Mosinee comes in as the 3 seed. They knocked off the 2 seed Shawano in their last game, 75-70. And New London advances as the 4 seed. They beat Fox Valley Lutheran in their last game, 83-74. Mosinee has played really well in the tournament. They knocked off Merrill in their opener, a double-digit win. Then they get by Shawano, also a double-digit win. New London's had to work a little harder in their wins over Lakeland. That was an 8-point win. And against Fox Valley Lutheran, a 9-point victory for the Bulldogs, but they come in here tonight. New London, a big team, and Mosinee's going to have to contend with that height. And Mosinee does own a win against the Bulldogs, although it was way back Thanksgiving weekend in the Wausau East tournament, only by 2.
And yeah, that was the very first game of the year. These two teams are completely different from what we would have seen back in the end of November. And when you look at how these playoff runs, Mosinee, it's probably not unexpected that they're here. A lot of people expected them to beat Shawano. You expected them to get a little bit of vengeance on Merrill from last year. New London, though, getting through FVL in FVL is it was a shocker. FVL, the winners of the Northeastern Conference, a pretty good conference against teams like Little Chute, Wrightstown, Freedom, Denmark, Clintonville. They got through that. And if they shoot like they did in Wausau East, they're a dangerous team. They had 14 threes in that first game back in November. And if you're Mosinee, you want to limit their threes, get your rebounds, because we saw Shawano got a lot of second chances in that game, especially as the first half went along. And we talked about this before we went on air as well. You have to hit your free throws.
Well, yeah, and they've struggled with at the free throw line. Mosinee shooting under 60% as a team from the free throw line, and that's not going to get it done against really good teams the deeper you go into the playoffs. It's interesting, a team that shoots 3 against a Mosinee squad that can play man-to-man, but they play a really effective zone too. But I would imagine that they will probably come out man-to-man tonight and then switch over to the zone, especially if New London's going to launch threes like they do. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Foundation Finance. Now's your chance to work with a company that really understands growth. Foundation Finance Company has grown every year since they started in 2012 with great full-time and part-time positions. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start on day 1. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Also, Heartland Farms. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. Roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock. This 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. The winner of this game tonight advances to a Saturday night matchup in Marshfield against either Medford or La Crosse Central. That's going to be a pretty good matchup. They're playing in Menominee tonight.
And I mean, keeping an eye on it as the day goes on. That's being broadcast live as well. But to keep it on here at least, we have also 3 games tonight on Zaleski Sports. The other 2 start at 7. It's Pacelli and Newman Catholic and Auburndale and Marathon. Some rematches there as well.
Yeah, that Newman-Pacelli game is going to be really interesting.
That's going to be a blast.
Obviously, 2 old rivals from the old WISA days. And, both really good teams as they come into that matchup tonight. Mosinee started the season, ripped off 9 victories in a row to begin the year before their first loss of the season to Northland Pines. That was one of 2 losses to Pines in conference play for Mosinee. And then they stumbled a bit down the stretch before winning their last 3 games in the season going into the tournament.
Wapaka High School for tonight's sectional semifinal between the Mosinee Indians High School and Wisconsin Coastal Athletic Association reported sportsmanship of education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation for all to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of those in attendance, your cooperation demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your heads and place your hand over your heart for our national anthem, performed this evening by Wapaka High School senior Allison Wolf.
National anthem from our very own Allison Wolf here tonight at Wapaka. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for the Bulldogs of New London, it'll be Tyler Garretts, a 5'10 junior. He comes in averaging close to 10 points a contest. Kyle Wisniewski, 6-foot senior, the second-team all-conference player from New London, averaging 15.5 points a game coming in.
And 29 in the playoffs.
29 a game in the playoffs. You know, they did a pretty good job against the best player from Shawano the other night. We'll see how they do defensively against Wisniewski in this one. Jonah Schleter, the 5'11 junior, is in the starting lineup. Brett Krause, a 6'4 senior, and Ian Oberstadt, a 6'5 senior, for New London's head coach, Zach Molnar. Good size in that New London lineup. For Mosinee, it'll be the same 5 that they have started here down the stretch. It'll be 5'9 junior Keegan Jersley to run the point, 5'11 senior Blake Nichols, 6'3 junior Garrett Shoup, 6'4 junior Landon Tomer, and 6'6 senior Davin Stoffel for head coach Matt Lindsay.
And when you look at New London, we talk about their size, but who's going to be able to guard Davin Stoffel with his athleticism on the inside?
That's true. Stoffel has been a tough matchup for a lot of teams this season. And the other key for Mosinee is what the havoc that Keegan Jersley can wreak at the top of that zone when they're playing zone. I mean, he creates so many turnovers, and they create points off turnovers. That was one of the biggest things for Mosinee this year, is the points they created off turnovers, and that starts with Jersley out on top.
And you saw that against Shawano, how he took over that game utterly in the second half. He had 2 points at halftime. He ended up with a game high, 19 I think it was, and the second half was all number 11. He was unstoppable against Shawano.
And he made his free throws down the stretch, something they needed to win that game. All right, Mosinee's in purple, as you can see. New London comes out in their whites. It's going to be Ian Oberstad who will jump up against Davin Stoffel, and we'll get underway.
Mosinee left to right. New London right to left.
And Nichols will run down the loose ball, put it off the glass. No, missed it. And it'll be New London back the other way. They had a chance to get on the board early, and Nichols couldn't get it to go. Bulldogs with it outside the arc. Wisniewski gave it up.
And you're right, Mosinee man-to-man early on.
Especially for a team that shoots a lot of three, they'll see if they can match up first.
And Jerschley on Wisniewski.
And Wisniewski in the lane, puts it up, and rims around and in. He made him work for it, but he got it to go. A little jumper in the paint. 2-0 New London. Nichols front court.
Saving his best games for the end, Wisniewski. 30 against Lakeland, 28 against FVL in their playoff run. He has been dominant.
They get it to the corner. Nichols launches a three. That's short. Rebound by Tomer. Puts it up and in. Landon Tomer gets the hoop on the putback. New London back the other way. Wisniewski wants to drive. Jerschley cut off the baseline. Throws it away. Last touch by Stoffel. Will stay with New London. Notice Wisniewski was not guarding Jerschley when New London was on defense.
No, I just looking at it, doesn't seem like he has the lateral ability to follow someone like Keegan Jerschley.
And you'd have to work really hard on both ends of the floor if that was happening.
100%.
Got the basketball. Dribbling it out on top, that's Jonah Schlieder. Tomer comes out to play him. He gets a screen. Looks inside, stutter step dribble, now kicks it back. Wisniewski steps back, shoots from the free throw line, an air ball. Saved, though, somehow from going out of bounds, and now Jerschley comes away with it.
Give the rebound to Keegan on that one, technically.
Tomer gets it outside to Jerschley. Student section from New London make a lot of noise to the hole, yes! Keegan Jerschley, the drive, gets it off the glass and draws the foul.
Foul on Tyler Garretts. And finishing on the left side with the right hand with that kind of touch. That you can't teach that kind of ability.
He is really good off the dribble, no doubt about it. Free throw is up and in. 3-point play for Jerschley. And it's 5-2 Mosinee. New London with it. Bounce pass down low. Wisniewski. Shot blocked by Stoffel. He gets his own rebound, though, and puts it up and in. 5-4, and Jerschley will walk it ahead.
And now it looks like Wisniewski picking him up.
Jerschley gets a screen. They run a pick and roll. Jerschley pops instead, shoots an air ball. Tomer saves it. Underneath the hoop, kicks it back outside.
Right in the teeth of the New London student section, too, and they let him know it.
Shoot, a three. That's an air ball, too long. New London wants to attack. They kick it to the wing. Left alone, Wisniewski shoots a three. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound kept alive by Tomer and then taken away by New London. They get it in the paint, shot put up. That rolls off, no good. Another offensive board. That's blocked. And now we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a jump ball called on the battle for the loose ball.
Rebounds in that possession by Oberholt and Kraus, or Oberstadt and Kraus. Again, we said during pregame, Mosinee, they gave up a lot of second chances to Shawano. That you can't do that again in a sectional game.
New London missed a couple of chances inside. Now they get a bounce pass underneath the hoop. Shot put up, blocked. Ooh, they're going to get Stoffel, I think, with his first foul.
Either way, it's Stoffel or Jerschley. Stoffel.
Davin Stoffel picks up foul number 1. And it'll be Wisniewski at the line to shoot 2 here.
75% this year.
Mullins Cheese, Mullins Way, one of our great sponsors. Make a visit to the Mullins Cheese retail store. Check out their large variety of cheese and whey protein, including the new flavor mint chocolate chip, just in time for St. Patrick's Day. Wisniewski knocks down the first free throw. He'll get another.
And also, big thanks to our sponsor for our replays tonight, Wheelers. We'll give you some instant replays throughout the course of the night, so big thanks to Wheelers sponsoring that for us.
Here's Jerschley. He's going to drive down the lane, kick it outside. Nichols passed up the 3. He backs it out, hands it off to Stoffel. He's going to put it on the floor, splits 2 defenders, and we get a foul, non-shooting foul on New London. Reach-in foul.
Wisniewski.
First foul on Kyle Wisniewski.
That was the first touch I think Stoffel had on offense so far tonight.
Jersley looking to get it in. Over the top to Stoffel, top of the key. Gives it to Jersley. He's going to launch a long three. Back bracketed, no good, and over the top of the backboard.
And for both these teams, the first game was at a neutral site back in November, but again, you're on a new floor. Still kind of getting used to things. Neither team got any sort of warm-ups before the 15 minutes started, so it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment for both teams.
Wisniewski with the basketball off the screen. Throws it outside to Tyler Garrett. Now he gets it back, goes baseline, tries a reverse up and in. Kyle Wisniewski with 8 early points here, all 8 of New London's points. It's 8-5.
That was an impressive move to go back against the grain like that.
Jersley, stutter step dribble to Tomer. He's going to launch a three. It's a rainbow. Too hard, no good. Jersley kept it alive. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be New London basketball.
Yeah, I think another bucket here. We might be looking at a timeout. We got a quick replay here from our friends over at Wheelers. That reverse by Wisniewski.
Mosinee 0 for 5 from three-point range to start the night. Wisniewski off a screen. Jersley stayed with him. He kicks it out. 3-ball launch, right wing. That's short, no good. Wisniewski kept the rebound alive. New London with another offensive board.
Third rebound already for Garrett's, the smallest guy on the floor.
Long 3-ball launch. That's going to be way off the mark, and Nichols comes away with it. Schlueter missed that one. Mosinee attacking. Nichols stopped. Top of the key, still on the dribble. Drives in the paint. Feeds on the baseline to Jersley. To the wing. Now gets it back. Stoffel, top of the key. Hands it off to Nichols. Nichols, little pick and roll, little pick and pop. Back bracketed, no good. Tomer runs down the long rebound. Mosinee appears really tight shooting the basketball so far here tonight. Stoffel shot blocked, but he gets it back. And they'll reset. New London really strong defense right now.
That takes skill to get up and block Stoffel at the very top of his jump.
Stoffel reverses up and in. Good feed from Nichols, and Davin Stoffel gets on the board. Both of Mosinee's baskets have come inside. 8-7, New London by 1. Wisniewski, top of the key.
Wisniewski 8, Mosinee 7.
He gets it out on top. Now a drive by Garrett's. Double team comes. He kicks it back outside. Oberstadt hands it off. Wisniewski. Now the ball taken away. Jersley, first turnover of the game. Jersley's going to drive. Feed it to Tomer on the baseline. Kicks it outside. Stoffel outside the arc. Looking for a screen. Instead they get the low post to Tomer. Now he'll back it out. They'll reset. Shoot to the corner to Jersley. Lofts it down low to Stoffel. Backs in. Double team comes. He splits it. Tough shot. That's blocked. Nichols able to save it, though. Davin's got to pass out of that double team. That's Tomer, top of the key for 3. That rolled off, no good. Mosinee can't throw it in the ocean right now.
No, even in the first game, they shot 5 of 23 from 3 back in November.
New London swings it. Now a steal again by Jersley, and he was looking for somebody to go on the break, and there was nobody there but a white jersey. So back-to-back turnovers, or dueling turnovers right there, one for each side. New London gets it back. Now an overplay by Nichols and a steal. Overplay on the pass down low to Wisniewski, and Nichols came away with it. He stops at the free throw line, kicks it to the wing. They swing it around the perimeter. Jersley, top of the key. Hands it off to Nichols. Nichols now backs it out. Still on the dribble. He's going to shoot a fall away from the free throw line. That's off, no good. The rebound, though, to Shoop. Tried to feed it to Jersley and threw it away.
There has been nothing on the interior and one.
And now, in transition, Wisniewski's going to score and draw a foul.
Nichols gets the foul.
And we're going to get Nichols to take a seat here. And it's going to be Trev Stoffel, the freshman. He's going to get the early call off the bench here. And something he brings is long-range shooting. Spent most of the year on the JV squad. He got some time in an earlier playoff game and hit a three-pointer in his first varsity attempt. Wisniewski gets the three-point play.
Having the playoff run players dream of.
He brings it into the front court, gives it off to his brother Davin. Top of the key to Tomer in the paint, kicks it to the wing. Jersley's got it. He wants to go baseline. Double team comes. He has to kick it back outside.
There is nothing easy inside. There's not been a squared up shot yet inside the paint.
From the elbow, Jersley hits. Keegan Jersley knocks down a 2-point shot from the elbow. 11-9, New London by 2. Drive in, ball knocked away. Bulldogs save it. Wisniewski's going to pull up and shoot. That's off the mark, no good. Shoop goes over the top to pull away the rebound.
9th rebound of the game for Mosinee. Needed that one. Can't be letting second chances happen here.
Stoffel gets it over. A rainbow three up and in for Garrett Shoop. He's 1 for 3 from distance now, and Mosinee's taking the lead, 12-11. 3-ball left wing for New London. That's off the mark again. Ball kept alive by Stoffel. Somehow New London saved it. It goes out of bounds. It will be Mosinee basketball.
No, New London.
Oh, they switched it. They're going to point Mosinee's way. They're going to give it to the Bulldogs.
That three was taken by junior Michael Helston, number 0. We got a timeout called by Mosinee. It's a 30.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Tom King, Mike Wendland back here at Wapaka. Our producer Katie Lecton and Allison Wolf running the camera today and doing that great version of the national anthem tonight. 12-11 Mosinee, all 11 points for New London scored by senior Kyle Wisniewski.
He is, the senior, he knows there's no tomorrow. There's no more basketball in this white and red if they don't win, if he doesn't put up these numbers.
He's not getting a whole lot of help from his teammates, at least on the offensive end right now. New London's got the basketball. Wisniewski's got it. Jersley picks him up.
The entire offense is running through him right now.
Oberstadt outside the arc. They hand it back to Wisniewski, and we're going to get a moving screen called on Ian Oberstadt. Mosinee will have the basketball. 4th turnover on New London. Fundraise Local is one of our great sponsors. Every team needs to fundraise, so keep it local with Fundraise Local. Learn all about how your organization can raise money while keeping that money right here in our community. Visit fundraiselocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local. Mosinee with the basketball, and Jersley will walk it ahead. 9:57 to play first half.
Aiden Shaughnessy now in the game, in for Tomer.
And David Haskin on the floor for Mosinee as well. Shaughnessy had 11 points in the first half in their win over Shawano.
3 straight from the same spot on the floor.
He threw it away right there, though. Turnover on Mosinee. Now, we're going to get a timeout called quickly by New London. They were in danger of getting caught in the backcourt. We'll keep it right here. And I can remind you that our game is brought to you by Stone Innovations. They can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Also, Crystal Finishing Systems, a family-owned business, now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. And, Mike, I got to believe Mosinee coach Lindsay is pretty happy right now that his team is leading, considering how poorly they shot the basketball in the opening moments.
Well, 100%. And not only that, but again, giving up a lot of second chances and letting one guy do all of the damage. The fact that they're leading, he's got to be thrilled and also a little bit upset that it's not more.
Well, they got to give Jersley a little help with Wisniewski, maybe to a different defensive way. But now a three-pointer put up and in. Schlieder gets someone else on the board for New London, knocking down a 3 from the right wing. 14-12, Bulldogs by 2.
And I think Mosinee overplayed Wisniewski there because they set a couple off-ball screens, and Mosinee jumped it big time, leaving Schlueter open on the wing.
Stoffel hands it off. They swing it. Jersley gets it left wing. Trying to post up Stoffel down low. Cross-court pass. They swing it. Now trying to force it inside. Trev Stoffel threw it away. Now out on the break comes New London. Drive by Wisniewski in the paint. Leans in over Shaughnessy, up and in. 16-12. Bulldogs by 4.
Second team all-conference in the Bay. Wisniewski showing good body control. And at the moment, again, moment not too big for him.
Stoffel's got it. Davin Stoffel, left wing. He wants to back down now. Backing in, still backing in. Turns, puts it up. Yes, and a foul. He just took Brett Krause to school on that one. Just backed him down and then turned and got the hoop and drew the foul.
That was a back down and said, I am a Division I college athlete. I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. And I'm scoring on you whether you want me to or not.
Yeah, he's going to be playing D1 football.
For the Jackrabbits.
Come the fall. Blake Nichols checks back in for Mosinee.
Wisniewski off the floor for New London.
And I believe Shoup is back on the floor. Yeah, he is for Mosinee. Davin Stoffel at the line for one here.
Braden Fairman in as well.
Stoffel makes the free throw. And Tomer is going to check back in for Mosinee as well. Davin Stoffel is going to get his first breather of the night. So it's Jersley and Nichols, Shoup, Tomer, and David Haskin on the floor here for Mosinee. They're going to put a little pressure on in the backcourt.
Krause, Schlueter, Fairman, Aiden Kahneman, number 21 out there, and Krause for New London.
Schlueter gives it off. Fearman now back to Schlueter. They're trying to post up. Kahneman down low. Now they get him the ball, backing down on the smaller Jersley. Into the lane, now kicks it outside. 3 ball from the top. Back bracketed, no good. Long rebound, though, comes away to New London. Drive down the lane. Now they kick it to the wing. Another open 3 from the left wing. That's up and in. Tyler Garretts knocks down a 3 from the wing. 19-15. Jersley to the wing. Shoup, catch and shoot 3. A little hard, no good. And the rebound grabbed by New London.
Garrett's the one guy you can't leave open. He's 45% from 3 on the year.
Into the paint. Now they feed it down inside. They're going to get a layup. Aiden Kahneman will get the hoop. 21-15, just like that. 6-point lead for New London. Jersley down the lane, up with the left hand, up and in. They let Jersley go that time. He's got 7. 21-17. Bulldogs slow it down as they bring it across the timeline. Schlueter on the dribble.
Mosinee looking in there in that zone now?
Yeah.
The 2-3?
They've got Jersley and Nichols out on top of that zone. Now they get it to the corner. Open 3 again for Garretts. A rainbow up and in. 2 in a row for Tyler Garretts. And it's 24-17. Nichols front court for Mosinee.
Their best 3-point shooter.
Makes a nice move. Double team comes, though. He's cut off. Has to get rid of it and does to Haskin. Nichols gets it back. He's going to drive, and we're going to get a reach-in foul called on New London. Foul's going to be called on Aiden Kahneman. Trev Stoffel, Davin Stoffel, both back in the game. Jersley's going to get his first breather of the night. Haskin comes out as well.
Wisniewski back in as well for New London. There's 6.5 to go.
So it looks like Nichols will take the inbound pass and get quickly to the corner to Shoup. Nichols is going to launch a long 3. That's short, no good. New London with another rebound.
Garrett's his 5th rebound already.
Nichols is 0 for 5 to start the night. Now a steal by Trev Stoffel. Goes to the line, missed the layup. Nichols with the offensive rebound. The freshman couldn't finish in transition. They get it down low. Davin Stoffel puts it up. He misses it. Gets his own free throw, or his own rebound, that is. Puts it up again and gets fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, it's 0 for 3 from the Stoffels on that possession.
And Davin Stoffel at the line to shoot 2 here. Fleet Farm, one of our great sponsors. Head into Fleet Farm and get big savings on Milwaukee Tools. Check out their selection of tool kits and tool storage options and save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop at Fleet Farm. Stoffel missed the first free throw. He'll get another.
Oberstadt has to sit with 2 personals as well for the Bulldogs.
That one barely grazed the front of the rim. 24-17. New London with the lead and the basketball. Winner plays on Saturday. The loser's season comes to an end here.
And again, they play in another big gym on Saturday, whoever gets through here, with a lot of room on the baselines.
Joseph Daly in the game for New London had the basketball. Now it's Braden Fearman. They get it left wing. Garrett's. Shoup comes out to play him. They don't want to let him open to shoot threes from the wing again. Now the double team comes. The ball taken away for a moment, and then Garrett's got it back. He feeds Wisniewski. I think he got away with a double dribble there. 3 ball, that's short. The rebound kept alive, but right into the hands of one of the New London players, and he missed again. And now transition basketball. Jersley go to the hole, puts it up, yes.
And Coach Molnar is livid. He wanted a goaltend on the end down there. And he was all the way at half court as the New London student section doing a not family-friendly chant on what they thought happened last possession.
3 ball up, that's no good. Tomer pulls away the rebound on the miss by Fearman. Maybe they're going to cool off a little bit here.
5th board for Tomer tonight.
24-19. He's having a good rebounding season, especially the end of the year. David Stoffel turns it over for Mosinee, the 5th turnover on the Indians. Wisniewski puts it on the floor. Tough shot over Stoffel. That's no good. Another offensive rebound and a foul. And it's going to be Brett Krause at the line to shoot 2 here.
Shoup
picks up his first foul.
Only 3 team fouls in this first half.
2 free throws coming here for Brett Krause, who is 0 for 3 from the field, his first trip to the line.
50% on the season.
Up and in.
Been a pretty experienced team of seniors of, Garrett's, Wisniewski, Krause, Fearman, Oberstadt, all seniors for this New London team. So they've put in the work to get to this point.
Mosinee's got some seniors too, but they've got a lot of talent coming back as well. Second free throw is up and in. Krause got them both. 26-19, 7-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Jersley on the dribble. Now an overplay near steal. Trev Stoffel able to save it.
Trev getting a lot of run here in this first half.
As we said, he played mostly JV ball this year. In the corner, the freshman looks, tries to get it down to his brother, throws it away.
And then a foul right away on him too.
He's going to get a reach-in foul as well.
And if you're Mosinee, you're hoping that's on Trev and not Davin.
Yeah. And he'll sit, and Nichols will come back in.
If you had told me that he'd be getting more minutes than Shaughnessy or Haskin in this first half, I'd say someone got hurt.
Coach Lindsay must like the matchup. He used him against Merrill too, but then they got up on Merrill big early, and that game was really over in the first few minutes of the game. New London with the basketball.
Still in that zone.
Nichols and Jersley out on top of that zone. Jersley comes out to play the ball now. Garrett's has it, gives it off.
And they're doing whatever they can to try and free Wisniewski. He's running baseline. He's getting screens at the high post.
He's going to launch a 3 from the left wing. That's an air ball into the hands of Tomer.
Easiest rebound of the night.
Jersley, front court. Tries to spin away. Now gets it outside to Shoup, who launches a 3 top of the key. Too hard, no good. Long rebound. Tomer had it. Going to be a tie up there. They call a foul. They're going to get Tomer on a foul as he was battling for that loose ball.
Daly, the freshman, went up strong. And Tomer had one hand on the ball, one hand on the off arm, and pulled.
3:24 to play here first half. 26-19, New London with the basketball and the lead. Schlueter on the dribble between the circles. Picked up his dribble now, way outside.
Not quite sure why.
Fearman, now the ball knocked into the backcourt. Knocked away by Jersley from behind. Nichols coming out on the break. He's got Jersley with him. Takes it to the hole, missed it, and Stoffel's there to dunk and clean it up.
Look out below.
Here's Wisniewski, feeds it inside, and the shot missed. Offensive rebound, shot put up, and that's up and in. Brett Krause, the double team came to Wisniewski. Krause missed the first one, but got the rebound and the putback. Still a 7-point game. Jersley down the lane. They kick it outside. Jersley might have got away with an offensive foul right there. Nichols in the lane. Back outside to Jersley. He's going to launch a three. That's off the mark. No good. Another miss and another rebound for New London.
Yeah, Coach Mulder seemed to think there was an offensive foul there.
Wisniewski's got it. They swing it around. Outside the arc now, Schlueter. Back to Wisniewski. He wants to operate down the lane. Shoots over the top of Stoffel, up and in.
Got to contest a lot better than they did. They were backing off, and he got within 5 feet.
Big first half for Kyle Wisniewski, and it's a 9-point advantage for New London. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Jersley with it. Shoop to Nichols. Puts it on the floor, down the lane, jump stop. We're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get a foul called. Yeah, Nichols, I think, came down on the foot of one of the players for New London. He's going to shoot free throws in the bonus. He's already got that left leg wrapped, but I think he might have turned his ankle a little bit. Looks like he's a little bit gimpy. That's a 17 foul they should be shooting here.
It's 1-1. Garrett doesn't have to leave as well. He just got his second foul. Should bring back Helston.
So Blake Nichols yet to score here tonight. He's 0 for 6 from the field. He'll get a chance to put something in from the free throw line.
He is their best free throw shooter by percentage.
That one rolls around and in. I'm not quite sure that's saying a lot, though, this year, the way the free throws have not dropped for Mosinee in many cases.
78%.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
Only guy above 70.
Yeah. Shooting just under 60% as a team.
A bunch of guys in the 60s and then Stoffel in the 40s.
Second free throw for Nichols is up and in. He got them both. 30-23, 7-point game. They kick it back outside. Krause with it, hands it off.
Mosinee back man-to-man.
Fearman.
And Jersley on Wisniewski.
Minute 20 to play. New London can kill time here if they want. They get it down low to Wisniewski. Turns, leans in. Got Jersley up in the air and spins around and puts it off the glass up and in.
Just a great move. He knew Jersley was going to go for the steal and just pivoted right back against it. It's like steering your car into a skid. It doesn't make sense in theory, but it works every time.
Under a minute to play in the half. They get it down low. Davin Stoffel going to back in, turns, shoots over the top. No, but a foul, and he'll go to the line. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance, tax, and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford.
Line
Stoffel
drive.
hits the first one. We've talked about this, that most free throw shooters have a routine they go through and do the same thing every time. Davin Stoffel's not one of those guys.
He's trying to find whatever is going to work. And that one, the rim is 10 feet. That basket went about a 10-6.
That one rims out no good, and the rebound grabbed by New London.
And of course, this best-looking one doesn't go through. Sorry about that.
See if they play for one here, down to 36 seconds. Wisniewski's got it. Jersley's on him.
They might try, but I'm not sure Jersley's going to let him. He's going to force him to put it on the floor and avoid the 5-second call.
They give it off, run a little weave. Now an overplay. Davin Stoffel way out near half court guarding the ball. 17 seconds. It appears they will try to play for one and give Wisniewski a chance at it.
Yeah, Coach Mueller just called out the play.
Wisniewski's going to try to take Jersley off the dribble. Gets a screen. Nichols went for the steal, knocked it out of bounds. It'll remain New London basketball. New London wanted a foul on Nichols. That was just good anticipation by Nichols. He knew that was coming and just jumped the route.
Yeah, Jersley he played back on the screen and let Nichols take it.
5.1 seconds. Can they get a good shot away? They're going to drive it. Ball knocked away. Mosinee comes away with it. Nichols from half court. Short. And the first half is over, and New London is in control of this game right now. They lead it by 8, 32-24. We'll take a break, come back, give you the numbers from the first half after this. You're watching high school playoff basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Broadcasting live from the Comet Fieldhouse, it is halftime, 32-24. The New London Bulldogs on top of Mosinee in the sectional semifinal. In Division II, again, the winner goes to Marshfield on Saturday, taking on either Medford or La Crosse Central. That game starting in about 20 minutes from now. So the Raiders and Central will know whoever their opponent will be probably before halftime of that game over in Menominee.
And Mosinee's got some work to do in the second half
Absolutely.
if they're going to get back into this one. First of all, they got to shoot better. 8 of 28 from the field is what I've got them for so far unofficially. While Pack has got the same amount of shots, they've made 12. Each team has made 5 free throws. So it's really a one-man wrecking crew here for New London so far. New London, 17 points for Kyle Wisniewski. And Tyler Gerrits has 6 with a couple of three-pointers, 3 for Jonah Schlueter, 4 for Brett Krause, 2 for Aiden Kahneman. 12 of 28, as we mentioned, 5 of 5 from the line. They turned the ball over 4 times. Mosinee, balanced scoring attack so far, 9 for Keegan Jersley, 8 for Davin Stoffel, but nobody else has more than 3. Garrett Shoup had a three-pointer, 2 for Blake Nichols, and 2 for Landon Tomer. Nichols has yet to make a field goal. He's 0 for 7 from the field, including 0 for 3 from three-point range. And does have a couple of free throws, but they had some trouble knocking down outside shots in that first half.
For sure, absolutely. They were open. They just weren't hitting them. And that was the story in that first game as well. Mosinee shot 42% from the field. Again, this is months ago. Well, you can take a little bit maybe from the New London defense. They shot 42%, but 22% from they were 5 of 23 from beyond the arc in that first game. And it just wasn't there. Whereas New London shot 14 of 32 from 3 in that first game. Garrett's especially had a big game back in November. Rebounding as well in that first game, Mosinee won it by 10, but right now New London unofficially from the stats I have out-rebounding Mosinee by 3, 18-15. Garrett's the smallest guy on the floor, leads the way. He has 6. Tomer leads Mosinee with 6 rebounds there as well.
If you go back to the game that they beat Shawano the other night, I mean, Shaughnessy hit 3 threes. Jersley hit a 3.
Shoup hit a couple.
Blake Nichols had a 3-pointer in that game. Shoup had 3 of them, 3 threes. So they got to get some of those guys heating up a little bit, knocking down some outside shots. That'll free up Davin Stoffel underneath as well.
And you got to hope maybe when they switch side shooting into a little bit less of a crowd, or maybe a little space behind the basket, maybe that'll help them a little bit with their vision. Because a lot of times, again, you go to a neutral court, you're not used to being on this floor. Neither team is. But it's going to throw you off for the first few minutes, but Mosinee never could bounce back from that early start shooting.
We want to thank our game day sponsors today. That's Best Funeral Home and Lee's Piggly Wiggly. Also, Mosinee Family Chiropractic, one of our great sponsors, proudly supporting Mosinee Athletics. Dr. Bars and Dr. Miller offer the best chiropractic care around, only at Mosinee Family Chiropractic. We'll take another break and come back, get set for the start of the second half. We'll do that next. You're watching high school playoff basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
When your son or daughter is on a sports team, then you know fundraising can be a pain. Fundraise Local is your solution. It's a business right here in central Wisconsin that can help your school, club, or city organization raise money for your programs using our local businesses. Fundraise Local is simple, fun, and great for our community with no door-to-door selling or piles of products sitting around your house. If you have an organization that needs a fresh, new way to fundraise, or if you're a business who would be willing to help your local sports team, learn more at fundraiselocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
And we're back here at Wapaka. Halftime, New London leading Mosinee 32-24. One correction, I've been mispronouncing Treve Stoffel's first name all year. Treve on the scorecard. Here I thought it was short for Trevor. It's actually pronounced Treve. Shows what I know.
A big thanks to Justin in the chat correcting us on that one. And
we appreciate that.
Usually I don't ask first names. Usually I have to ask last names to get pronunciations, but not often is it a first name.
Yeah. And we talked earlier about what a senior-laden squad this New London team is. When you look at Mosinee, Davin Stoffel and Blake Nichols are seniors, but the rest of the seniors on this team are reserves. So next year they're going to have Shaughnessy back, Jersley back, Shoup will be back, Haskin will be back, and Tomer will be back as well, along with Treve Stoffel. So they're going to have a lot of varsity experience coming back for next year's squad, but they don't want to think about that yet.
No.
They want to get back into this one. They only trail by 8, considering how poorly they've shot the basketball. They're in this game, but they got to knock down some shots early here in the second half.
And that is the thing, is the 6-point difference on threes is really the big thing, and Wisniewski going off, because turnovers are pretty even.
Yeah, and New London's done a pretty good job of keeping Jersley and Nichols from wreaking havoc on top of that zone. They've done that all year to teams, creating lots of points off turnovers, and they really haven't been able to do very much of that here tonight so far.
Yeah, New London's defense has been, and on their end, they've been great defensively inside. Mosinee has not had a squared-up shot in the paint yet tonight. Everything's been a fadeaway, an off-balance shot. They have not had a chance to get anything. The only one was Stoffel that one back down, but that's been it.
Looks like Mosinee's going to have the basketball to begin the second half, and it'll be the starting 5 back out there. Tomer, Stoffel, Nichols, Jersley, and Shoup.
Same 5 as well for New London. Garretts, Wisniewski, Schlueter, Kraus, and Oberstadt. Oberstadt sat a long time with 2 fouls.
Jersley, high post, Davin Stoffel at the elbow. Hands it off to Nichols. He's going to drive, double team, shoots a fall away. That's going to be short. It's an air ball. Blake's sort of forcing it right now.
Absolutely. He's been, there's no need to take that shot that early. 12 seconds into the half, just get it back outside and then restart the offense.
It was a tough fadeaway over a double team, too. Here's a 3-ball launch by New London. That's short. Rebound kept alive and then grabbed by Jersley. Davin Stoffel kept that one alive. Back the other way, they get it to Nichols on the baseline. Now he'll back it out.
That's what you need to do.
Feeds it to Shoup off the glass, up and in. Shoup, little touch shot off the glass. 32-26.
Makes you wonder if they play the song Shoup Shoup whenever he gets a bucket.
Wisniewski, ball knocked away by Nichols. He's on the floor. Can he come up with it?
No.
He can't. He tried to get rid of it and gets it back to Wisniewski. They kick it to the wing. Garretts for 3. In and out, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It should be Mosinee basketball, and it is. Garrett's got a good look from the corner. Couldn't knock it down.
He kind of bobbled the catch, so he almost like he spun it like he's at the free throw line to get it into like the right grip, because he has a lightning quick release in that corner. That ball is in and out very quick.
So Jersley's going to bring it ahead. Top of the key, left wide open, passed up a 3 there. Hands it off to Tomer. Tomer puts it on the floor, gives it back to Jersley. He's open for 3, and that is going to be in. Bottom of the net for Keegan Jersley.
You could tell when he let it go, it was on the line. The question was it high enough?
And Mosinee is right back in it, down by 3 here to start the second half.
And New London really scrambling. Their spacing is just not there.
And throwing the ball off the leg of Garrett Shoup was Brett Kraus.
That was just a desperation play. Like they had a collision in that corner. They're off. That was just a discombobulated start to that possession.
They get it into Wisniewski. Nice move on Nichols. Drives in, hangs in the air, avoided Stoffel, and somehow got it to go. Yikes. Kyle Wisniewski hung in the air for a long time as he avoided 2 Mosinee defenders.
As he had Nichols going the wrong way.
Got it up and in. Tomer passed up the 3 to the wing. Shoup for 3. Little long, no good. Nichols kept the rebound alive, though, and Shoup gets it back.
Big offensive board and reset.
Davin Stoffel, baseline jumper. That missed everything. Boy, the amount of air balls Mosinee is shooting tonight.
That looked like it may have glanced, but yeah, they're off. Their accuracy just isn't there.
Have not seen that all year. Another great drive to the basket by Wisniewski, off the glass, up and in. So just when Mosinee made a little run, Wisniewski gets a couple of baskets and puts New London back up by 7.
Came in averaging 29 in the playoffs. He got 21 already.
They get it to Nichols outside, top of the key. Spins, shoots from the free throw line. That's tough, no good. Shoup couldn't handle the rebound.
Schlueter comes out with it.
They get it down low, shot put up and in. Drive to the basket by Kraus.
You got to think about a timeout here.
Pass Jersley, 38-29. So just like that, that little spurt by Mosinee goes by the board. 9-point advantage now. An overplay to steal. Bad pass by Mosinee to the basket. No, but a foul. And it's going to be Jonas Schlueter, that is, who will go to the line to shoot 2 here.
Shoup had to really take that one, the foul, just to get something going. And you got to think if he gets both of these, you got to be thinking a timeout's going to be on the way quickly.
Our game day sponsors, Best Funeral Home and Lee's Piggly Wiggly.
Jonas Schlueter, a 72% foul shooter.
First one's up and in.
6 for 6 from the line tonight.
David Haskins is going to come into the game for Nichols. Blake's struggling a bit tonight, and he'll take a seat for now. Haskin comes into the game. Second foul shot is up and in for Schlueter.
Yeah, I think Haskins in there really for his defense. Nickel had been struggling guarding Wisniewski the last few possessions.
Haskins a pretty good defensive player. He had a key block in the win over Shawano the other night.
I was just about to bring that up.
Jersley with a long three. That's short, no good. Rebound grab by New London again.
And he traveled with it.
And traveling in the back court, Tomer might have forced that. It's only the 5th turnover.
And New London, the student section letting them know how they felt. It's a great atmosphere tonight. This place is packed. It is loud here at the Comet Fieldhouse.
Jersley picked up his dribble now, needs some help, gets rid of it to Tomer. Haskin, right wing, looks inside, they get it down low to Davin Stoffel. Stoffel turns up with the right hand, up and in. Somehow he got that to go. He changed hands about halfway up to the basket. In transition, back the other way, rolled off the rim, no good. The miss by Kraus. Davin Stoffel with the rebound. Behind the back dribble, top of the key. Hands it off to Jersley. Jersley at the free throw line. Now backs it out. Hands it off to Haskett. Tomer is open for a long three. That's going to be off the mark. No good. Long rebound. Comes away to New London. Down the lane was Wisniewski. Somehow he hangs in the air and gets it to go. Probably should have been a foul there as well.
First double-digit lead of the night for either team.
I have not seen a player this year like Kyle Wisniewski who can control his body going to the basket. Now one of the New London players rolled an ankle, it looks like. They're going to get the ball inside. Stoffel misses, point blank. New London with the rebound. And New London's got to call a timeout because they've got an injured player out there.
That's Schlueter.
He's playing with a rolled ankle, and they're not going to call a timeout. Now they finally will.
And he almost got the foul on Tomer as well, but a timeout, it's a 30.
And we'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school playoff basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Broadcasting live here from the Comet Fieldhouse after this 30-second timeout. 3 left for New London, 4 for Mosinee. But Mosinee's got to get that offense going, otherwise those timeouts aren't going to matter.
23 points for Kyle Wisniewski, and as I was mentioning, going to the basket, he has such control of his body. He's been able to go up against a double team and twice, at least twice, has avoided both defensive players and somehow used the glass and got it up and in. Just great body control going to the basket.
And now they have Haskin face guarding him.
Going to the hole again. That's off, no good. Tomer with the rebound on the point-blank miss by Kraus. Mosinee front court. Jersley wants to attack. He's stopped by a wall of white jerseys. They give the ball back. Stoffel's got it left wing now.
And Mosinee not hitting threes. They're just going to pack the paint.
Stoffel in the paint, up with the right hand, up and in.
12 for Davin.
42-33. Wisniewski with it. He's going to operate on Haskin, get to the hole again. Shot put up, blocked by Haskin that time. And back the other way comes Mosinee.
If Mosinee comes back, Haskin and his defense could be a big reason why.
3-ball launch by Davin Stoffel. Catch and shoot 3 for Stoffel. He's got 7 in the half and 15 in the game now. 42-36.
Usually not a three-point shooter, but a splash from the wing for the big man.
He hit one against Merrill in the opening playoff game.
I think he went against Shawano too, didn't he?
He might have. Got to look at that, but it's rare. You're right. Garretts gives it off. Wisniewski shoots over Jersley. That's off the rim, off the top of the backboard, came down and went in.
One of those nights.
Talk about a shooter's roll.
One of those nights for Kyle Wisniewski. There's no cable there over, so it didn't hit anything. Didn't hit the pole, didn't hit the stanchion or anything. Just
44-36. Jersley pulls up and shoots. That's up and in. Keegan Jersley's got 14.
It's going to be 11 and 33 taking over for Mosinee if they want to come back here.
44-38, 6-point game. Wisniewski's got it. Kicks it to the wing. 3-ball launch from there. Short, no good. Rebound grab by Tomer. He's having a big night on the boards again.
It's his 8th.
Jersley's got it. Wants to go baseline. Little runner off the paint, no good. And then a rebound put back by Davin Stoffel.
Went right over the top. Oh, that was close to a push. He almost got that off arm in.
Ball knocked away by Stoffel. They get it back to the corner. Baseline drive. No help coming, though. But blocked from the back by Shoup.
Good job it was a blocker. He just blew the layup. But either way, Mosinee gets a break.
I think Shoup got a piece of that from behind. Jersley with it, free throw line. To the wing, Garrett Shoup. Back outside. Jersley's open for three again. That's off the mark. No good. New London with the rebound.
It's a little bit too long on that one. Again, a line drive shot. Braden Fearman in the game.
Double team comes. Ball loose on the floor. Wild scramble. It's going to be a jump ball called.
A very quick jump ball call. But the arrow will flip now. New London will keep it, but now will flip to Mosinee.
So New London will have the basketball here. 11 minutes to play. Aiden Shaughnessy is going to come into the game.
As Treve Stoffel.
And Treve Stoffel, the freshman, in as well.
Talk about earning your minutes. He has had a couple of great weeks of practice to be earning these minutes in a sectional game.
New London with it, right wing.
And it is Treve Stoffel face guarding Wisniewski in his hip pocket.
New London keeping the ball away on the other side. They get it down low. Backed in. Now they feed a cutter. Caught and off the glass, up and in. Bobbled for a moment, but then up and in by Kahneman. 46-40. So every time Mosinee makes a little run, New London's able to counter with a hoop.
It was close to a turnover, but ends up being 2 points. But
Davin Stoffel to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy at the elbow. Kicks it to Jersley. He drives. Double team comes. Gets rid of it. Stoffel puts it on the floor. He's doubled. A wide open Tomer passed up the three. They swing it. Jersley now drives in the lane. Avoids traffic. Puts it off the glass, up and in. Keegan Jersley with the left hand off the glass. New London back the other way. Wisniewski has to give it up. At the elbow, Ian Oberstadt gives it off. Now between the circles, they'll back it out. Braden Fearman. Now the ball stripped by Tomer in transition. He goes up and in. Landon Tomer with the steal and the hoop.
And that woke up the Mosinee students. It was right in the teeth of that student section. It was a steal.
And it's a 2-point game. New London with it. Now they throw it away again. Tomer going to drive in. Feeds it to Stoffel, but an offensive foul. Oberstadt got in front of Tomer and took the charge. And Landon Tomer's going to pick up the foul. That would have tied the game.
It was a great idea, the pass off. It was just a half second late. If he gets that one step earlier, there's going to be no offensive foul.
Yeah, he wasn't able to control himself as he crashed into Oberstadt. So it remains a 2-point lead for New London, but they have the basketball now.
Schlueter back in the game. Good to see his ankle is all right. Nichols back in the game as well. Shaughnessy only played a couple of seconds.
In the front court, Schlueter thought about a really long three. He thought better of it.
They're setting every screen imaginable to get Wisniewski, and that was a moving screen.
Schlueter again puts it on the floor. Ball knocked away by Nichols, and they're going to call a reach-in foul from behind on Blake Nichols.
His second.
Non-shooting foul. New London will inbound it here.
Coach Lindsay calling out. I could read his lips saying, watch the moving screens on 30.
They'll get it into Wisniewski. Nice head fake. Now they feed it inside. They'll get a layup. Nice ball movement right there, and they got a layup for Kahneman. 48-44.
Kahneman averages 1.5 points a game.
He's got 6 tonight.
Had some big moments already.
3 ball from the corner. Treve Stoffel too long. No good. New London with the rebound.
And again, a little bit of a quick shot there. You want to run your offense a little bit as there's a kick.
So once again, the Bulldogs have withstood the run now. Lead is 4. Our game brought to you in part by Mutual of Wausau. Insurance protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Shoot back into the game. Tomer's going to take a breather.
And of course, a big thanks to all of our great sponsors, even ones that are almost as old as the state of Wisconsin itself.
They get it in. Wisniewski, head fake, spins, and now lost the handle on the ball. Davin Stoffel came away with it.
The two Stoffels combined on that steal.
8 turnovers unofficially on New London now.
And turning point so far.
Shoot for 3, left corner. In and out, no good. And the rebound grabbed by New London. Shoot got a good look, couldn't get it to go.
And ever since they went to that face guard, basically playing 4-on-4, they've been chipping away. But again, you said New London's been able to weather the storm so far, but still just a 4-point game and a lot of basketball left. And
they got as close as 2 so far. Wisniewski lost the handle on it out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touch by Wisniewski. That's 2 in a row that he lost the handle on going to the basket.
I was going to surprise that there's no way that could have stayed with New London. And Coach Molnar wanted an explanation. He got it.
He thought Nichols reached in and knocked that one away, but it was Wisniewski just losing the handle on it again. Jersley's going to bring it ahead for Mosinee, trailing by 4. Jersley down the lane, hangs in the air, no, but a foul, and Keegan Jersley earns 2 free throws here.
That whole play was set up by the high screen by Davin Stoffel at the top of the key. He said it. New London was late to rotate around it, and so that allowed Jersley to get that lightning quick first step through.
Jersley's got 16 coming into the game, averaging 16.8 per game, so he can go over his average if he can knock down a free throw or 2 here. First one's on the way.
Nope.
Back bracketed, no good.
Jersley, a guy where if he builds what he did this year, he does this again next year, he's going to be a 1,000-point scorer for this team.
He was second team all-conference in the Great Northern. He'll get a second free throw here.
Which shows how good the Great Northern has been at the top. With teams like Medford and Pines.
Second free throw is up and in. 48-45, 3-point game, 7:53 to play. Schlueter, the double team comes. He gets rid of it to Oberstadt. Now back to Schlueter.
Schlueter hasn't done much today.
Oberstadt, high screen at the free throw line. High post, that is. Now he gets the ball back, lost the handle on it, nearly went out of bounds. Knocked away by Jersley. And they're going to say last touch by Mosinee.
That'd be one if we were at state and when the replay's available, that one might have gotten looked at.
Schlueter will inbound it here. Gets it into Oberstadt. They're looking down low, and we're going to get a foul called on Treve Stoffel.
Yeah, holding Wisniewski.
They were trying to set up Wisniewski in the low post. Landon Tomer comes back in.
So we'll see now who gets, looks like Nichols will get Wisniewski. I'd be surprised if they go zone anymore tonight. They're going to probably stick with this face guarding man-to-man. Or maybe go box and one.
They got it to Wisniewski off the inbound play, hangs in the air and got it to go. 50-45, 5-point game. Mosinee front court. Jersley pulls up from the elbow and hits. Keegan Jersley knocks down the jumper from the left elbow. 50-47, back to a 3-point game. Setting up a half-court trap.
With their two biggest guys, Stoffel and Tomer.
Drive down the baseline. And they kick it back outside. That was Wisniewski cut off by a double team. He slides down the lane, gets the ball underneath the basket. And now the ball knocked away by Shupin right into the hands of one of the New London players, and he missed.
It's Kahneman.
Mosinee with the rebound. They get it in the front court to shoot. They can tie it with a three-pointer here.
That was all about the help defense.
Screen by Jersley, feeds it inside, throws it away, but it comes all the way out to Nichols. He's trying to feed Davin Stoffel inside. Nichols drives in, hangs in the air, tough shot, in and out, no good. And the trials continue for Blake Nichols tonight.
Yeah, he cannot buy a bucket right now, and he also has to work extra hard because he's just not quite as laterally quick as Stoffel or Haskin.
Now they're going to call a reach-in foul on Landon Tomer out on top. That's his third. 6:21 to play.
Quick update as well from our chat. Happy birthday to Coach Brad Brooks, one of the Mosinee coaches.
That's 5 team fouls on Mosinee and only 1 on New London so far, so this could come down to free throw shooting yet. New London, you would think, would get to the line in the bonus quicker than Mosinee here. They'll get it in. and get it right back into the hands of Schlueter.
Look up as well, Menominee. That game underway between Medford and La Crosse Central.
Winner of this game takes on the winner of that game.
For a chance to go to the Cole Center.
Schlueter, pass down low, shot put up by Kahneman, no good, and Shoup pulls away the rebound.
Way too far under the basket for a freshman.
Once again, you can tie it with a 3 here. Davin Stoffel gets the ball, faces up, wants to go baseline, fakes, in the lane, leans in, puts up a shot, partially blocked, goes up, yes, and a foul! Stoffel working the offensive glass, missed the first one, got it back, put it up, and he drew a foul, and he'll get a chance for a 3-point play.
Third foul on Brett Krause. And I thought for a second he was going to be in himself trouble. He tried to be a little fancy on the block with his ball handling, going behind the back like that, but he's able to hang on enough.
Free throw on the way. He got it. Nothing but net for Davin Stoffel.
Timeout,
on the floor. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching playoff basketball on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Tom King back here at Wapaka along with Mike Wendland, Katie Leckton, our producer, and Allison Wolf, our camera person tonight on Zaleski Sports. And Mosinee has come back from an 11-point deficit. They've tied the game at 50.
And what a come! And it started on the defensive end. Once Wisniewski has gotten his points in the second half, he's gotten 10. He's had to earn all 10. And that 4-on-4 face guard defense has been a game changer.
Full court pressure put on by Mosinee in the back court. They're looking to get it in, and finally due to Wisniewski, and he's going to bring it ahead. He's going to try to drive. Nichols cut that off. Now the double team comes.
Nichols staying very wide.
Schlueter with a 3-ball, missed everything, and Jersley comes away with it. Mosinee a chance to take the lead here for the first time in quite a while. Jersley's going to drive, put up a shot off. No, the rebound put back, missed by Stoffel. He keeps it alive, though. Mosinee gets it back.
Haskin chasing it down. I thought they were going to call a foul on the Jersley drive. You think he got pulled?
Probably should have. A lot of contact there. They let him play on. Stoffel's going to back it down. Now gets it to the corner. Shoup's going to launch a 3 from there. That's an air ball. Nichols with the rebound, puts it up, and missed again. The rebound loose. Nichols comes away with it. Jersley to the wing. Nichols wide open for 3. They're going to let him shoot. That rimmed out no good.
Just one of those nights for Blake Nichols.
It is. And we'll see if he can get something going here in the final minutes. Tied at 50. Golden opportunity goes by the board there for Mosinee. Now Wisniewski's going to drive. Spins on Nichols. Shoots over a double team. Left it short. And Shoup with the rebound.
Great help defense. Tomer in next whistle. I wonder if he's going to be in for Nichols, and then they'll put Haskin on Wisniewski on that face guard.
Jersley's holding the ball now, dribbles between the circles. Gets a screen, pulls up, shoots from the free throw line. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound, Davin Stoffel. That rolls off, and once again he kept the rebound alive. Jersley for 3. That's off, no good. And New London with the rebound. Well, they've had a chance here. Now in transition, Oberstadt to the basket, lays it up and in.
Timeout, New London.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 4:08 to play, 52-50. Bulldogs with the lead. You're listening to and watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Partners Bank, better
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
And we're back here at Wapaka, New London leading 52-50. Our game brought to you in part by Spectrum Benefit Solutions. Offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum's Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Mosinee with the basketball, trailing by 2, 4:08 to play. They get it into Keegan Jersley.
Man-to-man, Garrett's back in the game. He's set for a while, I'm not sure why.
Nichols has it out on top to Jersley, open for three, doesn't take it, gets it down low, Davin Stoffel. Turns, goes up with the left hand, left it short, gets his own rebound, put back, that rolls off, no good. Well, you had your chances right there, and Davin Stoffel missed a couple of point-blank shots.
He's got 20, but it's been a rough night shooting for Davin.
Near travel there as Garrett's got the ball knocked out of his hand. New London maintains possession. They feed it underneath. Double team comes. They kick it to a man down the lane. Hoberstadt misses the shot. Tober with the rebound.
Tomer now with 9 rebounds.
Nichols
Stoffel
down
with 10.
the lane, lost the handle on it. They get it open to Haskin. Short, no good. The rebound kept alive. It's loose. And New London comes away with it. Lots of bodies on the floor right there. David Haskin got a good look from the wing. Couldn't get it to go.
And after bobbing the rebound, it almost hit Oberstadt in the forehead.
Top of the key, Wisniewski for 3. Banks it in.
Timeout.
And we get a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching playoff basketball on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high-quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
And we're back here. Tom King, Mike Winlet here in Wapaka. Sectional semifinal, and Mosinee find themselves down 5 now. They've tied it at 50, and they had numerous offensive chances to take a lead and were unable to get it done, and now they trail by 5 with under 3 minutes to play.
Yeah, so of course, 2 other games going right now. A very quick update on those. Newman up 23-8 on Pacelli. Marathon up 14-8 on Auburndale, or 15-8 on Auburndale.
Jersley will bring it ahead here. High post, Stoffel hands it off to Nichols at the free throw line, shoots, shot blocked, he gets it back. Picked up his dribble now, gives it to Jersley. He's going to drive in the paint. Looks down low, nothing there, kicks it back outside to Nichols. Jersley gets it back. Now he gets stripped, and New London comes away with it.
Great hands. I think it was Oberstadt.
All of the turnovers that Jersley has created this year, now he gets one taken away here. Here's Wisniewski, kicks it to the wing, wide open 3 for Garrett's. Short, no good. The rebound grab by Tomer. That 3 might have been the dagger if they were able to hit it. Now Jersley goes up for a reverse and misses, but got fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
If he could have finished that one there, that would have been huge.
He'll have to do it at the free throw line now with 2:05 to play.
Just drew the 4th foul on Kraus.
Jersley 2 out of 3, that is, from the line tonight. First one's up and in. Jersley hit a bunch of free throws down the stretch in the win over Shawano. in their last game.
Him and Nichols were big from the line in that Shawano game.
Nichols out. Treve Stoffel back in the game.
Shoop as well.
Second free throw rimmed out for Jersley. 55-51, 4-point game, 2 minutes to play.
And now the clock becomes an issue.
And now you got to decide when or if you're going to foul. Wisniewski nearly had his pocket picked. He keeps the dribble, though, down the lane, kicks it back outside. Oberstadt now to the wing to Garretts, and we get...
They're going to bring it back out. They're going to run some time here.
So
Mosinee doesn't have a foul to give.
How long is Mosinee going to wait?
Can't be too much longer.
They're down 4 with a minute and a half to play. They don't want to foul Wisniewski. He's going to drive in. Shoot, shot block. Goes out of bounds. It'll remain New London basketball.
That's a big block. Of course, with that banked-in 3, Wisniewski tied his career high that he had set back in the regional semifinal. 3 best games of his career have been the last 3.
They get the ball all the way out to Oberstadt. Now they hand it on to travel there. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Yeah,
they call a foul on Jersley.
His first.
And it's going to be free throws coming here for Tyler Garretts.
Next time, that was 6.
Actually, okay, that was 6. All right, next one we'll send him to the line.
But only 79 seconds left.
They get it in. Oberstadt, yeah, that's the guy you want to foul, right?
56%.
Instead, they let him get away. The ball, Schluter's going to drive in right to the basket. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound, though. That's no good, but a foul.
Cannot let that happen.
Schluter missed a clear layup that time, and then the offensive rebound by Kraus. Missed a putback and then got fouled, and he's going to shoot free throws here.
Third foul on Shoot, but that's, you get the gift of the blown layup, but you got to get the rebound.
That's up and in. It's going to be awful tough for Mosinee now.
Kraus, 3 for 3 from 9. He was 50% coming into the night. He was the worst free throw shooter on the floor.
Nichols back in the game for Treve Stoffel.
You need a fast bucket this time down. Doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3, but it's got to be fast.
That's no good. Nichols with the rebound. He wants to attack in transition. Down the lane, off the glass, up and in. Finally, Blake Nichols hits his first basket of the night and pulls Mosinee to within 3. It's 56-53. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. I can remind you that some of our great sponsors, Whitetail Properties, for the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. That's 715-213-4468. Also, Charlie's Hardware for home projects, home repair, and winter needs to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive. No matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware to get the job done. They're open daily on Highway 153 in Mosinee. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you've got work to do. And also one of our great sponsors, Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. New London has the basketball, leading by 3, a minute left in the game. Mosinee will put on full court pressure here.
And no one guarding the inbounds.
They get it into the corner. Oberstadt gets rid of it. Now they release it out to Garretts.
Now you got a foul.
Wisniewski's going to drive in.
Got a foul.
They nearly threw it out of bounds. And they're not fouling. 46 seconds to play.
There's no time. Coach is saying foul. There's Tomer is going to get it.
And now they will foul. It's going to be Schluter who will go to the line.
But that took 20 seconds. Thereabout. It took way too long.
Now you got to hope for a miss here in the front end of this bonus.
72%. Schluter 2 for 2.
Up and in. Makes it a 4-point game. And a 2-possession game.
They had the chance with Garretts early.
Second free throw is up and in for Schluter. He got them both. Substitutions for New London.
There, Krause, who has 4 fouls, they're going to get him out of there. They may start fouling here. They have 3 to give. They'll waste some time. I can see them doing that. It'd be the smart play.
Jersley into the front court. Nichols. They get it to Shoup. He's going to drive in, shoot on the baseline, up and in. Garrett Shoup knocks down a shot. Quick timeout called by Mosinee. We'll keep it right here. 31.9 seconds to play. And they have made it a 3-point game once again, 58-55.
And now here comes the most important full court press of your season.
And, the full court press, if you set up how to attack it correctly, you should be able to break it every time. But the trick is to have the players who are willing to make the decisions that need to be made to break the pressure. A lot of times there's one little hesitation, and that's going to mess it up, and a turnover will result.
And each team also just 1 timeout left.
And that could be big here in the final.
And so if you're New London, you don't want to take it against this press. You want to save it just in case. But then again, you can't get a 5-second call, get Mosinee the ball back, and a 3 ties it.
That's true, obviously. Yeah, that would be optimum for Mosinee. They didn't guard the inbound passer the last time. Let's see if they put somebody on him this time.
And someone like Shoup is due for a 3 again.
Shoup has 1 3. That was back in the first half. Mosinee has not been effective from 3-point range tonight. Shoup, Nichols,
Haskin,
Davin Stoffel, and Keegan Jersley. And once again, they are not going to guard the player inbounding the basketball.
Yeah, Tomer out for offense, for defense. He's got 4 fouls.
They get it in to Schluter. Still in the back court with it. Double team comes. He pick up his dribble. They're going to have to hurry. Now an overplay and a steal by Davin Stoffel. They get it to the corner. Jersley passed up a 3. Now Shoup's going to shoot it. Off the mark, no good. New London comes away with the basketball and a foul. Well, they had a chance.
They did.
They got the turnover. I think if Jersley could have that look from the corner back, he would have taken that. Instead, he drove the baseline, then kicked it back out, and Shoup's 3 was too long.
It's a little bit rushed. Shoup was on the release because he has a very low release. It takes him a little bit to get rid of the ball.
So now 1 free throw here.
1 and 1 for
would
Krause.
Probably ice the game for New London.
And if he misses, you have to get this rebound, and then you probably take that last time out.
Up and in. Boy, what a free throw for Brett Krause right there.
And he came in the worst of the starting 5 from the line at 50%.
He's got 8 points on the night, none bigger than that one. 59-55.
4 of 5 from the line, also 6 rebounds. And now if I'm doing it, I am going to start fouling every time.
No good. Nichols with the rebound, quickly gets it ahead. He's going to pull up and shoot a 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound grab by Tomer. 3-ball launch by Shoup. That's a rainbow. That misses. Jersley with the rebound, the putback up and in.
With 1.5.
And a quick timeout.
Now well,
2-point game, 59-57 New London, and they have the basketball to inbound. Can you get a steal and get a shot away in 1.5 seconds?
Either that or you foul immediately. It's a touch and a foul. Maybe it takes a half second, you're hoping, and then you hope a miss and a prayer.
Let's see what they decide to do here.
Now no timeouts. It's going to come down to this.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, Mosinee has had plenty of chances tonight.
They have.
They got the game even at 50, and they missed a bunch of shots in close. They have not been able to get very many three-pointers to go tonight.
And not even just missing shots up close. They had second, third, fourth chances up close and offensive rebounds that they couldn't put in.
Right, and New London's turned the ball over a number of times here down the stretch, giving Mosinee life, and they just have not been able to do enough on the offensive side of the ball.
And it's been the non-Wisniewski guys who have done the job down the stretch. His last point was that banked in 3.
Absolutely. Yeah, Wisniewski banked in that 3. You're right. That was his last bucket.
It's been Krause. It's been Schluter. This inbound is going to decide who plays on Saturday.
Well, unless New London screws this up totally, I mean, it's going to be really tough for Mosinee, but let's see what happens. They'll get it in, throw it down
fouled
court.
it.
He fouled, but with 0.3 of a second left, they're going to get free throws here.
And he's going to get 2 to end it.
Tomer picks up the foul, and he fouls out.
He's done. New London crowd on their feet. But this could be an intentional because he had let go of the basketball. They're talking about it at half court. If they call it intentional, it's 2 shots and the ball, and this game is over.
They had a couple of those in the game against Shawano, and they let him go. I mean, Shawano fouled behind the play like that. They fouled Jersley a couple of times after he got rid of the basketball. They didn't call him intentional. They shouldn't call that here. I don't think it's going to matter much.
No. But here we go, 2 free throws. If he hits only 1, they put 0.5 on the clock. They added 0.2 of a second. And here comes Shaughnessy.
So Tomer's going to foul out. Shaughnessy will get in the game. Kind of surprised that he didn't get much action tonight.
Yeah, that was him. Haskin didn't get a ton either. He had more in the second half, but in the first half, we saw a lot of Treef Stoffel, who played well defensively. Got to give him credit.
Well, it wasn't the defense that let Mosinee down tonight. It certainly was the offense. The offense just was not up to the way they've been playing basketball here down the stretch.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
First free throw is good. Making a 3-point game. This will ice it right here.
Yes.
And it's up and in. He got them both. And New London's going to move on to the sectional championship game. Mosinee will inbound it, and that's how this one will end. With 0.5 seconds left, or half a second left on the clock. Davin Stoffel's going to launch well short. And New London will head to the sectional championship as they will take on either La Crosse Central or Medford on Saturday night in Marshfield. Mosinee's season comes to an end in disappointing style because I think that the players and Coach Matt Lindsay would be the first one to tell you they did not play their best basketball game tonight. And when that happens in a one-and-done scenario, this is what happens. You go home, your season's over. 61-57. We'll come back after a break. It's the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. I'll have the numbers. Mike's going to head down to the court and maybe catch up with Coach Lindsay for a bit. The Nasonville Dairy postgame show with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Tom King back here at Wapak, and before we give you the final stats, let's head down to the court. Mike Whitland is with head coach.
Down here on the floor with Coach Lindsay of Mosinee, and Coach, I just said, a game like this, it's just a shame that one team had to have their season end tonight.
Yeah, both teams battled the entire night. We got down 8 at half, came back, tied it back up, took the lead a little bit there in that second half. Our guys played great tonight. So did New London. You got to tip your hats to them and wish them luck the rest of the way.
And the defense really stepped up in that second half. When you went to that face-guarding move on Wisniewski, things turned around, whether it was Haskin, whether it was Nichols, whether it was Treves. When you guys went to that, it seemed to turn the game on its head and really get you guys back into it. But then you had those chances, and the offense just didn't seem to be there, especially at the basket.
Yeah, we missed some shots throughout the entire night close to that rim. It sometimes happens, whether there's contact or not. You got to play through it, and if it's not called, it's not a foul. We talk about that all the time in practice, and throughout games that, hey, it's not a foul unless you hear a whistle, so you just got to keep playing and have that next play mentality.
And just talk a little bit about this season that you've had, coming in a very tough conference, hanging in there with two of the better teams in the state, and you get to a sectional win to get that regional plaque. What does it mean for you to see this team really take that next step this year?
Year 2 of a system, and these guys, they're battling, and it's a really strong for what our future is going to be here in this program. We just compete, and these guys played their hearts out. This is tough, but I couldn't be prouder of our guys and our program and what's coming up in the future.
And we're talking about the future, but let's talk a little bit about what's going on now. Talk about the seniors on this program. Again, second year in the system. They really gave it all they had, and a lot of them really stepped up this year. What does the senior class mean to this program, and what kind of legacy are they leaving behind?
Legacy, that's a great word. We talk about that a lot. What will be your legacy? And these seniors, they've been everything to us. They come and battle every day. They are true leaders of our team, and they get everybody ready to go. They just continue to push the envelope. They give guys reminders, and they really help them to push to be better day in and day out. Whether our seniors are starters or are on the bench and come off and play some role minutes here and there, they're just wonderful guys on and off the court, and I couldn't be prouder of them.
And I guess last Coach, what do you want to say to the Indian fans watching tonight and what they have meant? We heard how loud it was tonight, and it's been like that all year long for the past few years for this program. What does it mean to have this kind of support for this team?
When the crowd's here and they're cheering, that brings us energy, that helps us play better, and it just creates a better atmosphere for all of our guys, and they feed off of that, and they absolutely love it. So for them, for all of our fans out there, thank you. We truly appreciate you, and we have the best fans there is.
Absolutely. Again, thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll see you right back here next year.
Hopefully. Thank you.
So there's Coach Lindsay of Mosinee. We're going to send things back up top to Tom to wrap things up. It is a sectional semifinal, 61-57 New London gets the win. They're moving on to Saturday against either Medford or La Crosse Central. Back to you, Tom.
In November, you start playing in November, and then all of a sudden you come to here in the sectional semifinal, and just like that, it comes to an end. And what makes it maybe harder to handle is that your team, and the team knows too, that they just didn't play their best game tonight, especially on the offensive end, and that was the problem against a very good New London team, and New London wins at 61-57. Let's recap the scoring. It was Kyle Wisniewski having a career-high night for New London. Again, a big night for Wisniewski. He had 30 points in the game, 17 in the first half, and he was the only New London player in double figures tonight. 6 points for Tyler Garretts. He had a couple of threes back in the first half. 9 for Jonah Schlueter. 8 points for Brett Krause. 6 points for Aiden Kahneman off the bench. 2 points for Ian Oberstadt. New London 22 of 53 from the field, 11 of 13 from the foul line. They turned the ball over 10 times. Mosinee, a lot of rebounds, offensive rebounds in the second half. They got a lot more shot attempts and just couldn't get them to drop. They were just 19 of 69 from the field unofficially tonight, 8 of 14 from the foul line, led by Keegan Jersley. The junior finished with 22. Davin Stoffel finished up his career with 20 points tonight. 7 points for Garrett Shoup, 4 for Blake Nichols, 2 for Landon Tomer. So outside of Jersley and Stoffel, there just wasn't a lot of offense. In fact, virtually no offense for this Mosinee team here tonight. And they turned the ball over 8 times. With the win, New London improves to 18-9 on the season, and they move on to a Saturday matchup with either La Crosse Central or Medford. And with the loss, Mosinee drops to 19-8 to finish up their season. That's going to wrap things up from here. For Mike Wendland, our producer Katie Lecton, and our camera person Allison Wolf, this is Tom King, and we thank you for coming along on the ride with Mosinee basketball this season. They come up short in this one, dropping their sectional matchup with New London 61-57. You've been watching high school playoff basketball on Zaleski Sports.